Hey guys, William here from fitnessforbackpain.com, where we talk about how to optimize strength, movement, and your mindset to overcome chronic low back pain. Today, I want to talk about your tweaked back. You just tweaked it. You're doing deadlifts, you're doing squats, you were washing the dishes, you were spanking your child. Ooh, I might ruffle some feathers on the spanking thing. You were doing whatever you were doing, and now you tweaked your back. What the heck should you do? Should I ice it? Should I heat it? Should I keep working out? Should I change my routine? Should I go see a doctor? Should I have my spine operated on? Should I fuse from my neck to my butt cheeks? Should I fuse it just to be safe? Today I want to talk about what you should do in a situation where you have tweaked your back. It's the common low back tweak. And I want to tell you about some groundbreaking facts that are going to help you out tremendously when it comes to overcoming your tweaked back as fast as freaking possible. Stay tuned. If you are trying to navigate low back pain and exercise, guys, and you just can't seem to get it right, it's probably because of the way you're structuring your workout, right? If you have a sensitive low back, if you're watching this video and you're like, dude, you're right, my back's always super sensitive, it's always hurting, what should I do? I've got a free workshop that you can download. It's yours for free. Just let me know what email you want me to send it to. I'll send it to you, watch it. I give you my entire breakdown, my entire blueprint of how I structure my workouts, how I structure my clients' workouts, that are the number one step that you should be taking when it comes to getting yourself out of pain and using exercise to do so. If you're not doing it right, if you're doing it but you're not seeing results, check out this video. You're gonna learn at least one thing that is massively, massively valuable to your specific situation. I'm gonna link it below, fitnessforbackpain.com/exercise workshop. So you tweaked your back and now you're not sure what to do. I'm gonna give you 4 things that you should be doing that are gonna be against the norm when it comes to how to respond to an acute back pain flare-up. No, I'm not gonna say anything about ice. I'm not gonna say anything about heat. It has and does not have its value. I'm not here to talk about whether those are gonna work for you. What I wanna give you is permission to look and approach and address your acute pain that is probably gonna be very challenging ways, but also very powerful if you do them right. The first tip you've got to do is stop everything. Don't go see your chiropractor, don't go see your doctor, don't start popping pills, don't start stretching everything or continuing to exercise. I want you to stop everything and focus on one big thing: walking. I know it's gonna hurt, especially if it just happened and you are super, super sensitive and you're super tight and stiff and your body's just spasming or your low back is spasming. I still want you to get out and do some kind of walk 2 to 3 times a day. Now, take that with a grain of salt when it comes to how long or how short your walk should be or how often you should be walking, because it's important to stay within your pain threshold. If you're not dealing with any kind of serious situation, and we're assuming that it is actually acute spasm, acute pull or strain of the muscle, focus on walking and focus on walking to your pain threshold, which means that walk to the point where you kind of start getting irritated. And once you get to that point where you really just, I should probably just take a break now, stop, listen to your body. But I want you to focus on walking every single day. And there's a massive, massive reason for this, because walking is one of the most powerful overall body healers you can ever do. Every muscle in your body is working, blood is flowing, oxygen is getting pumped into all areas of your body, including your low back, even if you're starting to feel the spasm. So if you can put one foot in front of the other, I want you to walk as often as you can. The second thing is to keep moving. And I referenced my recent issue. I'm not sure what I did. I felt my low back, I needed to pop it. And this was a couple months ago. I needed to pop it. And I was in my van because I drive a minivan because I have 2 kids. Don't judge and don't hate, but I have a van. I went and turned to pop my low back because I just felt like it needed to just pop. Wanted to do it, boom, popped it. It was at least 3 hours later, dude, my low back was just like, I couldn't do anything outside of this. Like if I just did this, it's like, and my whole back would just spasm. What I gave myself was a couple of hours of just whining, complaining, moaning, and groaning and laying on the couch. But just simply getting up off the couch was extremely painful and it would trigger this massive spasm. So I committed to always be moving as much as I could. That meant I was eating at my bar. I was standing eating. I was doing things as much as I can. If I could move, I was moving, right? This kind of piggybacks off the first point of get out and start walking. The same thing, if you can't walk around outside because you got 12 inches of snow, stay inside and just be active, as active as you can. Keep moving as much as you might get catches here and there and oh, that hurt. As much as all that's gonna happen, don't worry about it. The third one's kind of like a mindset ninja trick, right? And a lot of this has to do with cognitive behavioral therapy. And it's looking at the pain, and in this case, you're kind of putting a face to the pain. You're giving the pain a name, you're describing the pain, you're giving the pain a personality. You're not labeling your pain as damage. And I think that's a big issue that a lot of people have that takes their acute pain and turns it into a chronic situation, is they think that their acute pain is from damage, therefore they worry and start changing their life and adjusting and being super cautious with everything they do, creating more issues and more pathways towards setting their internal neuromuscular alarm system off. Way too much information, I know, but trust me when I say chronic pain starts from acute situations. So if you can control your mindset, control your way that you view pain early on, you'll stop it in its tracks from becoming a chronic situation. So give it a name, give it a face, give it a personality. Don't look at it as I jacked my back up, I pulled, strained, ruptured, ripped, tore, whatever, my back. What if I rupture my disc? What if I blew a disc out? What if I slipped the disc? What if I did all this stupid stuff? You can say all these things and get super, super fearful and cause more stress on your mind, stress on your body, and an increase in pain and inflammation. Or you can say, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. All my symptoms, as in I'm not losing bladder control, bowel movements, I'm not feeling numbness, I'm not passing out or losing consciousness, nothing major is going on, so I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna get my walk in. If I can't walk, I'm gonna focus on just moving and not just laying and being sedentary all day. And I'm gonna label this pain as something that's not a part of damage. It's not the cause or from specific damage. And the fourth part, it kind of piggybacks off of the third tip, is to just focus on your mindset around what's going on, right? So you're trying to go out and walk, you're trying to move more, you're trying to take the issue or the situation out of your mind as a damaged thing, as in I'm experiencing pain because I broke something or tore or ripped or bulged, if that's even a word, something. You've got to take your mindset away from that and just trust that even though you're walking, right? Even though you're moving more, that caught, and you're trying to go around the house and you're kind of just all snapped up like this, and you're trying to be all cautious. Even you look silly and ridiculous, and it might be scary. You might have to deal with spasms here and there, but the more you move and the more you talk to yourself while you're moving, like I'm gonna be okay, I'm fine, I've got nothing to worry about, this is gonna go away. The more you change your mindset around this tweaked lower back, the faster you're gonna recover. There's a lot of brain science, neuromuscular science, and things that are just super, super complicated, but I trust me when I say that there is a mind-body connection to pain. And the more you can talk to yourself, the more you can convince yourself and prove to yourself that movement is safe, that you are not damaged, that you are completely capable of recovering from this 100%, and stop catastrophizing the situation, you're gonna recover fast, because the more you move and prove to yourself, even if you get like, a quick tight twinge or tweak while you're moving, despite what you might encounter during that kind of stuff, every time that you get past that quick and you keep going, right? And you're laying down this road for your brain to learn to trust movement. Okay, like it did hurt, that did tweak it, but it relaxed, so I'm good. I'm gonna keep walking, And you take this mindset and this approach to your tweaked back, and you rinse and repeat every single day. And I did this a couple months ago when I tweaked my back. I did this exact thing, and it was brutal for the first probably 2 to 3 days. It was really tough. By day 5, I was pretty much 100% pain-free. Wasn't spasming, I could bend, twist. Yeah, I had some soreness because that thing was so locked up for so many days that it was just tight. And my shoulders were tight, my neck was tight. I had some tight muscles, but that tweak, that spasm was gone. And I've been in situations before in the past where I had tweaked my low back, and it was tweaked and hurting for weeks and weeks and weeks because I babied it. I didn't move, I didn't go walk, I didn't try to do exercises. But as soon as you can be more active, be more active. If you can push the limit, push the limit. Be safe. Make sure that if it is serious, you go see a doctor. But if it's not serious, if you can manage it yourself, I encourage you to use these 4 strategies and tips on your next tweaked back situation. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification above here, hit the like button. I'm trying to reach as many low back pain sufferers as I can. People who want to be stronger, who want to build resilience, who want to build strength and confidence back in their body, but can't because of chronic low back pain. There's hope. I'm living proof of that. So if you can help me out and share and like and comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next. If you've experienced an acute flare-up and it's lasted you weeks and weeks and weeks, let me know about it below. I want to hear your story. I want to see if you're going to implement the strategies that we talked about here today. See you on the next episode.